Joburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse and MMC for Finance Julie Suddaby are set to brief the media this morning on the state of the city's finances. Now, this follows accusations by some political parties in council who claim that the city is on the brink of collapse. Councillors rejected the approval of the much-needed 2 billion rand DBSA loan, saying the city failed to outline how this loan will be repaid. Meanwhile, a motion of no confidence is also set to be tabled against Mayor Phalatse today. Mbali is our reporter watching both developments. She joins us now live. And Mbali, plenty of moving parts, for lack of a better term, in the city of Joburg. Shall we begin perhaps with this media briefing? Tell us what we can expect and how, if at all, it's going to bleed into this motion of no confidence against Mpho Phalatse.
That's certainly right, and of course, we did hear from the city of Johannesburg just a few weeks ago when the ANC accused the city of Johannesburg, saying that it is on the brink of financial collapse. And we know that the MMC for Finance, Julie Suddaby, did say that she will then have a media briefing where she will clarify in terms of where the status of the city's finances are at the moment. Well, we do know that, the finances of the city are not in great shape. And also, it just comes on the back of what we saw, even developments coming out from last week when it comes to a contract with the Avis rental company for some of the cars that do belong to the city of Johannesburg. And of course, we know that that contract has not been renewed. And of course, some of those vehicles have since been let go. But at the same time, Ayanda, we also know that just a few weeks ago, we also saw council having a council sitting. And of course, they were meant to approve that 2 billion rand DBSA loan. And of course, we know that when we spoke to Julie Suddaby just after that sitting of council, she then said that, the reasons why that specific loan was not approved is just really just for political play. And of course, she said that even when we saw the likes of Dada Morero being in office for about 25 days, this is something that some of the political parties did initially approve that this city is in need of that loan. But we are expecting a lot to take place today. Of course, while we see this press briefing take place this morning, we also know that some of the political parties who have filed motions of no confidence in Mayor Mpho Phalatse have accused her of not being able to run the city properly. And of course, this will then form also then part of what we can expect much later on today. We know that council is only expected to convene at around 10 o'clock. And we know that, Ayanda, that there are those motions which have been brought forward by the AIC and Al-Jamaa, as well as the ATM and PAC. So there's lots that we can look forward to today, especially when it comes to this issue around the city's finances, but at the same time, when it comes to the future of Mpho Phalatse once again as mayor of the city of Johannesburg.
And like to us there from Johannesburg, 10 o'clock can't come any sooner. For now, Mbali, thanks very much indeed.